Looking at the South Melbourne Hellas team first, and we see that Alan Davidson, their star midfielder, who's joining Nottingham Forest in England next year, is back, although he was injured playing for Australia against Tasmania in Hobart last week. Davidson is the man who inspired South Melbourne's first NSL victory over Heidelberg back in 1980 with a best-on-the-ground performance. The Heidelberg team unchanged, and the man to watch is number 14, Stuart Stevenson from Sydney, and this is Heidelberg's 8th final since the National League started. They've won only one of those, and that was 4-0 against Sydney City in the 1980 Top 4 final. Their losses have been in National Cup finals against Marconi in 1980, Apia in 1982, Sydney Olympic in 1983, and in Ampol Cup finals against Croatia in 1980, South Melbourne Hellas in 1982, and Green Gully in 1983. South Melbourne has reached only 2 finals, and they've won both of them in the pre-season night competition. Knocked on by Stevenson from Valentine. Murphy sticks with him, gets in his challenge, but it'll be a free kick. Steve Marley, number 3. He joined Heidelberg from Croydon City, the Victorian State League club, early this year. An attempted header, and Solomidis with a shot. Theo Solomidis, the Heidelberg captain, not enough power behind it. It's headed down by Stevenson, and there's the shot from Solomidis. So another free kick from Marley. Headed away by Blair, and a long shot coming from Mickey Peterson. He puts it away. 1-0 to Heidelberg. A lovely shot on the volley by Mickey. Doug Brown, of course, got South Melbourne into this final by scoring 2 goals in extra time against Croatia. South Melbourne trailed for 84 minutes of that game. Eisendorn equalised. That forced the match into extra time, and then Brown cut loose with 2 great goals. Charlie Yankos, number 10. Long shot to blocked again, and finally scrambled in by Alan Davidson. Davidson's got to be the scorer. Oh, well won by Murphy, but Murphy's brought down by Charlie Yankos. They face up to each other, and a yellow card to Yankos. Yankos had no option, I suppose. Murphy was away. Cross-field ball from Yankos. Picks up Stuart Stevenson. Tackled by Postacoglu. Peterson. Yankos. Yankos again. Peterson. And Wynn challenge in the air, couldn't get to it. Davidson, Stevenson. That's in. Again. McKee. Steve Wynn chests it down. Turned back to the goalkeeper by Blair. And Lormetz had a bit of trouble with that. Doug Brown, only 2 men back. Egan out wide. Facing Yankos. Turns. Still there, takes his shot, and it goes across the goal. Frino brought down by Yankos, and Yankos already has been shown the yellow card once. So if this is a yellow card offence, he'll be sent off. Help being called for Oscar Carino. Here we see it again. And Jankos takes his legs. A melee of players in the middle. And Charlie Jankos was sent off the field in the second match between these two sides this year. Charlie Egan was sent off the field in the first match between them. Now, Jankos has been sent off. And ironically, last time Jankos was sent off, it was also over a clash with Oscar Carino. Well, one wonders how Jankos and Carino will get on together on the Socceroos World Tour. Carino tries a shot, and it's in the net. A wonderful goal by Oscar Carino. Almost a carbon copy of Peterson's goal earlier for Heidelberg. What fine control. Just watch him hit this. No hope for Olver. Oscar Carino's third goal for South Melbourne against Heidelberg this season. He scored in the first match between these two at Middle Park. He also scored in the second. (2-2) the scoreline. Free kick, dangerous position. Too high for Salamides, he's knocked down. And Bobby Russell chasing to the line. Everyone surging forward for South Melbourne. Davidson. Koglu. And a throw-in. Koglu with a throw. Headed out again. Koglu once more. And here's Murphy. Salamides in the way. Corner today. Davidson, Egan making a run wide, and Davidson delivers. Egan tries a shot himself. Ooh. Deflected on the way. Corner. We'll see who deflected it. Yes, I think it was Valentine. So Brown's corner. Headed in. 3-2 for South Melbourne Hallis. And once more the kids come onto the field. There's a corner. Eisendoorn goes bang. Two replacements now for Heidelberg. Scott Patterson and Steve Passios coming on. Steve wins off. And Mike Valentine. Back again to Marley. A sliding challenge from Bobby Russell. Comes out of it with a ball. Egan. Egan going into the box, tries a shot. Steve Marley forward. Passios. Headed away by Angele. And here's Murphy. Egan. Going to the line. Cuts it back. Yes. HUFCTV gets his second. 4-2. And once more the good work done by Charlie Egan. There's Egan holding up Angele. We'll go all the way to the line here. Cuts it back. Greeno. One touch. And there's pandemonium out on the field. All the Hallis supporters have come. Referee Rennie waiting for all the people to get off the field. And there's a substitution being made by South Melbourne. It's John Carnasulis coming on, number 13. And I think it's Alan Davidson who's gone off. He scored South Melbourne Hallis' first goal. He's going for it. Has it in the corner. Murphy and Marley. Here's Salamides with a header. Good save by Lormetz. He went down and he took it again while he was on the ground. Cross. Salamides' header now. Lormetz punched into the air and took it while he was down. This pitch will be swarming with people in a few moments. Duck Brown. And there's the final whistle. The free kick wasn't taken, so South Melbourne Hallis is in the national final. The final score, South Melbourne Hallis 4, Heidelberg Alexander 2, and Oscar Crino scored 2 goals in this match. Heidelberg led twice at 1-0 and 2-1. At that stage, Charlie Yankos was sent off the field, paving the way for South Melbourne's comeback, and they certainly did it well. So there's the scenes of jubilation out on the field. So we leave you here at Olympic Park.